looks really nice.
Butterfly, Brainlet seems to be running as well. Dude, the market is coming back, man. The market has actually responded positively in the last 24 hours. Um, Off that big dip. It's really bullish, to be honest. So line seems to be running 141. It dumped all the way down to what? 107, I believe, was the lowest. Ethereum is at 2,500. Ethereum's coming
I see
back.
110. I see 110 to Solana.
Oh, BTC is 55,000, so not bad, not bad. If the Fed does an emergency meeting, which there's rumors that they may do it this week, um, man, you imagine that they cut rates by like 1%?
They have to do something.
Yeah, but if they do that, won't that like just send us like deep in a recession? It's greater than a quarter percent. I don't know. I'm not a smart guy, so I could be completely wrong. Uh, but that's why it's probably wise to keep some liquidity off on the side just in case you need it for scooping up some of these fire sales that may continue or may not. We don't know. But you don't want to be that person. Oh, damn! I wish I could buy this dip, but I don't have the fucking money, right? Because I went all out on OnlyFans, and I just subscribed to a bunch of models that won't even look at me in real life because my BMI is 40%. Don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Okay, guys. Accumulate the dip. Enjoy the rip. That's my saying. Clip it and ship it, baby. Bloodboy, what's up, bro? You came up on stage.
Hey, I'm just coming to say hi. Been an interesting week, to say the least.
The week just started.
I don't even know when it starts and ends, but the last couple of days, I would say, a period of time consisting of a week's worth of days. How about that? Hey, Jules, Shogun, Josh, good to see everybody. Sikasa, it's a lot of people here. Speaking about coming back from vacation, I was talking to someone, Storm Blicky, as you know him. He was out dirt biking yesterday before the market crashed, and like I think got a bit of a concussion, and then woke up, checked his phone like 5 hours later after the whole thing. So I can only imagine how that feels. You
Oh my
talk about like
god.
coming back to it.
Bobo's running as well, guys. It's getting close to 60 mil. Dude, there's so many buying opportunities. I couldn't believe. I was looking
I
at the
bought
chart.
I bought a shit ton of Smith Cat um on that dip. I don't know how low it went, but Smith, I don't know, guys. I think a lot of people are hating Smith Cat on these.
To be honest with you, I haven't even
It's
heard more about Smurf Cat right in a long time.
it's at 3 now. It's just a
I know,
tick.
yeah, it's a solid meme, man. It's a solid meme, but I just haven't heard about it much in the last couple months, which
One
is
day, one day
sad.
out of nowhere, it's just gonna go to 40 now, and then it's gonna go to 100, and then it's gonna go to 500 now, and people will be like, "Fuck, why didn't I buy Smith Cat?"
You know, I
It's
agree. I agree, man. These memes, they're gonna run. And then what's the interesting part is just how Pepe was the one that started the meme cycle, man. Because after Pepe, all these memes started coming out and like came out. Bobo, Mog, Dodo, Brett, like all these other meme coins that are significant, right? Like they have strong communities, they have teams that are still working, artists, all the things that you want in a meme coin. It came after Pepe. So if you're not mega bullish on Pepe, if you don't think that Pepe is gonna flip Doge and Shib very soon, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how easy it is for you to make an easy
I
X.
I think it's all gonna click to people when Pepe puts Shiba Inu, and then once that happens, then it's gonna be like, oh shit, you know, this is happening, whether you like it or not. So
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the FOMO will be insane because that kind of happened, right? When it was at what 300 mil, 400 mil, and then it ran up to like 7 billion within like 2 weeks. I
yeah,
feel
that was
like the
crazy.
FOMO was crazy, man. People were just rushing in full clips. Like it was $400,000 buys, $100,000 buys, like these big buys. Yeah, I mean it's probably winter mute to be honest.
Bobo was the first token that ever been a part of. I got in below like a mil, and like I got to experience what it feels like when it shit goes parabolic and you're just comfy. You know, I've never had that happen. I missed it on Pepe, the first time. You know, I just when you experience that, guys, like on log, I got it on log too. When you experience that fucking thrill of seeing a chart that just won't stop and it's just going straight up for 3 to 4 days, then you start realizing why you hold all the shit that you hold.
They're just not built like us, Josh. They're not, man. They're not built like us, bro. We're built different.
Hey man, I wasn't always built this way though. I
Of
wasn't
course
always.
not. Yeah, you're not, bro. Like you gotta learn, man. You gotta learn. And the only way to learn is to fail, to be honest. I mean, failure is your greatest teacher, man. You learn more from your scars than anything else. You gotta get in, you gotta get in, you gotta figure it out, you gotta pivot, you gotta create a strategy, you gotta throw that strategy out the window, you gotta go back to the drawing board and say, okay, hey, you gotta listen, ask questions, network. I mean, all those things is what's necessary to be successful in crypto, especially in business as well. But I feel like in crypto, man, it's really more about who you're hanging out with, right? Because you guys help each other.
Something's happening right now. I'm seeing Jack and Bainlet. They both look like they're about to break out. Hard.
I think everything's about to break out.
No, yeah, it looks like everything's about to full fucking send.
Yeah,
Shit, crazy.
I'm telling
Bloodboy.
you, it's gonna be the inflows that we're about to see come in. I mean, we've already seen it. Like on Monday, it was already over $6 billion of inflows from Bitcoin and Ether ETF. So in one day, I mean that's pretty interesting when you see the amount of outflows the day before, right? So
Do you guys think that the Fed's going to do an emergency rate cut this week?
yeah,
Because, like, with an election cycle and the way that everything's spiraling, it's
I
pretty
mean they
bad.
have to, right? Yeah, they have to
Like,
because
there's
of
no other
Japan,
option.
the way Bank of Japan
Oh,
had to
they're
do it.
fucked. They're really bad, Japan. If you saw that chart, it's like,
Yeah, no,
it's
Japan
like,
is on because the thing too with Japan is like they have a birth rate issue. Like they've been having issues with the birth rate, and the majority of their population are the elderly, and so they're not having enough babies to basically offset the amount of old people that are obviously dying. So their economy has been suffering for quite some time, to be honest with you, and uh, yeah, it's definitely scary just to see what's happening on a global scale come back to the United States. Because to be honest with you, the Fed should have cut rates a long time ago, like probably back in September.
yeah,
Yeah, they're trying not to.
but what's really going to be bad is the commercial real estate. And there's a lot of vacant commercial real estate. As a lot of the short-term notes are coming due, and the rates are too high to refinance. And then if they can't refinance those rates, then the smaller commercial banks, by smaller I mean like your Fifth Third, your mid-sized community banks, they don't have any interest coming in from lending money. That's how they make money, banks, obviously. And that's a cascading effect that our economy cannot take. So the feds have to lower rates and bring some more money into the economy. And the good thing about I guess the good thing of what's happening right now is they say inflation's under control, unemployment is up, but we're still going to do nothing. You can't do that. Like they're putting the economy in like a lose-lose situation. The only good news this week is mortgage rates went down a little bit, but everything else is going to go so badly if they don't cut rates like ASAP, I think. But if they do cut rates, I could see this being that V-shaped recovery in the crypto market, like a really, really violent upwards move.
But what happens if they don't cut rates?
It's not good in any way.
Yeah. Either
Like it's
way,
really
no one
bad.
wins. Either way, no one wins because if they cut
No, but
rates,
what would happen? Like explain
it
what
would
would happen.
pop. The stock market would probably crash.
You can't, but so if they don't, then there's like a crazy amount of commercial loans that are coming due over
Default.
the next few months that are going to
Yeah.
default. If that defaults, like 2008 will be a joke compared to if
Yeah.
that happened.
Banks will crash. Like, yeah, it will be very significant. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm concerned from a macro perspective, but I'm bullish for crypto. But this is, dude, I'm telling you, man, if you don't have a like a solid job, bro, in real life, it's going to be very scary. Very scary. That's why I've kept my job because it's a safety net, right? Like it's a safety net. I still have steady income coming in, and I'm telling you, man, it's going. This shit is just hearing some things in the back channels and from TA guys like Easy Bro, like that guy. We've been communicating for the last couple days, and he's seeing things in charts that obviously I'm not a chart guy, so but he's very smart. So it's scary, man. It's very scary. And the feds, I mean, they should have taken care of this a long time ago. The fact that they kept kicking the can down the road and like, oh yeah, no, no, lying. Basically, they've been lying to us, like, oh hey, employment's actually bullish. Like it's actually we're actually we got a lot of jobs, but we haven't. I mean, people are just working 2 to 3 jobs in some cases, man, just to make ends meet. So, um, yeah, I agree with Bloody. It's going to be we're screwed either way, regardless of what they fucking do.
I think if they do an emergency rate cut, it's going to signal that the feds are going to be injecting money into the economy. That's going to help out a lot. And put a lot of ease on a lot of the commercial lenders. I know people that went to go like rent office space in buildings in Chicago, and it's so bad. The way they do the taxes here for commercial real estate is if your building's occupied at all, there's like a certain amount of taxes that you have to pay. And they'd rather keep it empty because there's so little interest in renting office space than even rent a couple of them because of the tax hit that they're going to get. Like they have to. There's no other way because I don't see the stock market just magically recovering from this. Like a little bit, but not enough.
Why did they not hold a emergency meeting today? I don't know why. They didn't
Maybe
really want to.
Biden stepped on the plug for the printer and doesn't know how to use it or something. I'm not sure.
Well,
It's
his someone left, right? Like who it was his advisor. It was his what advisor? What he left the White House on Monday. He got fired. Who was it? One of his. I don't know if it was his economy advisor or market advisor, financial advisor. I don't know. But yeah, he left.
Senior economics aide. That guy
Yeah.
sounds like he probably could have been helpful.
So the fact that he left on Monday, uh, no emergency Fed meeting, that's weird. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Because at the end of the day, crypto does still follow the macroeconomics. And if people feel that there's a huge liquidity crunch just in general, there's going to be a liquidity crunch also in crypto. And it's going to sort of hurt. I don't know how it would affect the bull run, honestly, or what's going to happen next. Because, money's money at the end of the day.
Yeah, just with the volume, the inflows, and then also because Easy spoke about this earlier today when he was looking at the charts. Basically, that huge dip that we saw in the last, I don't know, 48 hours. It's interesting because it dipped down to the same level when like Bitcoin ETF went live, right? This was a couple months ago, back in March. So it dipped to that same level and then it shot back up. So he was saying that basically it's these big financial institutions kind of shaking the weak hands out of the market. They go down to that level and then they obviously accumulate more. And then that's why we saw that big jump back up, right? To 55,000 because that I think it dropped to what 47? What was the dip? 47,000 or 49? I don't know the exact dip, but it dumped below 50. And so I mean that's the thing with these financial institutions, man. They're smart in how they trade. They're not idiots. It's how they make all their fucking money. So
Yo, I just changed some. I'm just doing that dead time stuff, guys. I had this routine that I do where I thought I go look at some macro. I had like a bookmark thing or a list where I follow these accounts that are focused on like the macro things and like just long term type shit. And I just tended to top. This guy uses like charts and algorithms that actually make sense. He goes step by step, showing you exactly what he did. And he thinks that Bitcoin will hit 200K this cycle. In when did he say? What did he say? He said in 2025, and Bitcoin's low will be around 86K in 2026. If that doesn't make you bullish, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't I don't know what to tell you. Um, that's amazing. That's guys. Just for some context, we're at a what is Bitcoin right now? Um,
55, 6.
55K Bitcoin. We're not even at next cycles. We're not even at next bear market's lows. That's how early we are, guys. We're so fucking early.
I think the
Actually at
macro on
57.
crypto. Oh, sorry. I
No, go
think the
ahead.
mac. I think the macro on crypto is definitely, definitely bullish. Um, and those numbers seem very reasonable to me. The question is when and what happens in the short term right now. Is this a dead cat bounce? Are we going up? Are we soaring? Is it going to fly? Are we going to go down to 40? What happens for the next few months is sort of really interesting. That's more. I'm not bearish at all on crypto. It's
Right.
just what's going to happen next because there's some really big things in play that could sort of dodo the market for a minute.
Right. No, yeah, I agree. I agree with you, man. Um, because yeah, you do want to kind of wait to see what happens because if it dips lower, that's when you want to buy, right? So you get more for your money. But the question is, will it dip again? It's currently up. I mean, the market is looking good right now. Crypto, that is. I haven't even looked at the dot market yet. But like BTC is 56,000. So I mean, it's running right now. Solana 142. So don't know. How's Bloodboy doing?
I was just gonna say,
It's
but
free right now.
yeah, I was gonna say Bloodboy is free. It's at 375K. I don't know. I'm bullish on Bloodboy. So
It's yeah, one thing I've learned is, you could propping up a chart doesn't get you anywhere, but me being used for a lot of exit liquidity and looking at other projects, the same type of thing happened over the last few months. You can't really control the chart, but the projects, we're still doing everything, still building, amazing art, good community. All those things are there and a very large holder count. I think that people just pulled a lot of money off of the market because of all those questions. Is it going to be bad? Am I going to get a dip to buy? Like all those things move liquidity out. And Ethereum has also lost a lot of volume. Overall, it was interesting in March, speaking of that date that it went down to, there was like 700,000 Ethereum wallets active. And you can see this on Etherscan. It's a really interesting stat to look at. And it dipped down to like 400,000 active wallets. And obviously, some people have multiple wallets. So just the volume that's been on that chain has gone down significantly. And then you have a lot more of a PvP type of liquidity rotation happening. But once that confidence is restored and people know the direction that it's going, I think all the good projects are going to be flying and they're going to move extremely quickly. It's just you need to get people on chain trading. You need volume and liquidity.
damn, damn it, really went to 3.5 mil.
Right? What an opportunity, man, that was.
What an like I got below 6, but fuck.
I know I got in around like 5, I think 5.2. I bought some more on that dip. But yeah, I didn't catch it at 3, man. I was busy doing something.
That was a steal. I know that 15 mil. Basically, that's a 5x from the low.
Bobo at 30 mil was a buy. That was a great buy. Mog, I think it dumped to what, like 300 something. That was a buy. Brett was a buy. Pepe was a buy. Like all these things were a buy, man.
Oh shit, Soy Jack is at 2.4 mil. Let's fucking go, bro. I loaded,
Nice.
I loaded the fuck out of Soy Jack the other day.
Yeah, I bought it at, gosh, when did I buy it?
Got at
300.
800K, I think.
Yeah, CCOS dropped and then chat around like, I want to say 100K, 200K.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. I got in early as fuck, but like,
Oh,
just
with the dip.
adding. Yeah.
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 Oh, we got another Ponky on stage.
What up, guys?
Hey, hey, DYDX, I have a question for you. I already asked Jules, and he said no. There's these Ponky NFTs that I minted a bunch of, and I was just wondering if you guys could pump my bags. Thank you.
Yeah, whenever our main bags pump, I guess that's gonna be inevitable. But yeah, just wanted to check out on you guys. Like, how are you doing? Like, it's been a purge lately, and I haven't seen a lot of spaces. I think it's the number of spaces also deteriorated because people are detaching from their phones. But hey, shout out to Nobu for keeping it real, keeping it 100, and just going all in as always.
Appreciate you, man. No, people are hosting spaces. I feel like there's more and more people hosting spaces, at least on my timeline. Um, but yeah, we've still been showing up, man. Jules has been doing his thing with Jake every day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, which is a great space. Jules is hosting his own spaces too. I think he has what Ponky at what time in the midday, like 1 or maybe 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. He does host some Ponky spaces as well. Then he goes into another space. This guy does. Jules does like 18, 20 hours of spaces a
That's
day.
crazy. Like the amount of energy on that guy.
I know, because to be honest with you, man, like it is very difficult to host a space and to carry a conversation, to gain attention. Like you have to work. So the fact that you have to do it every day or you're doing it every day is, to be honest with you, it's not fun. I'm being honest. And obviously the more buyers that you or more buyers, the more listeners that you have in your space, it becomes even more difficult. You're like, oh shit. And then you have sponsors and
But that's the game, hey. At least they sponsor, right? Anyways, on the short term trajectory, have you guys discussed the possibility of the extra, how do you call them, non-scheduled Fed meeting with Jerome actually cutting rates? What's your opinion on this happening? Jules, you there?
Jules, no, he left like an hour, 2 hours
Okay.
ago. Yeah, no, I do think that they will have a emergency Fed meeting and they will cut the rates.
I just think we need to go a bit lower for that, don't you think? Because if you think about it, the traditional kind of financial markets, the TradFi, I guess the Nasdaq is still up like what, 15% on year, right? If you just even compare to that amount of liquidation, I think it was 1.4 trillion dollars, which is a crazy number, lost by the TradFi, but still, it's still up on a year. So I just think we need to go a bit lower for that to happen. Hate being bearish, hate saying lower because I'm a lifelong bull, but just it's just like I don't want to talk moonboy shit and just say that they're gonna cut like 75 basis points just based on what happened. If that continues to happen, however, if this yen situation, the cash and carry trade continues to unfold, and the Asian market will continue to liquidate the TradFi assets in the US just to sustain the current price and to prevent it from not going lower, I think they can do it. But I mean, we have to go lower and dip a bit lower for that to happen, in my opinion. And I want that to happen because I want the full-fledged Black Swan event to have these crazy elevator go down and then up only like you had in the COVID crash. That's just my 2 cents.
Hmm. I don't know. I think they, like I said, I think they having they're gonna have a meeting probably on Wednesday, and they will cut it because they have to, right? Because just what's happening in Japan, and of course that's gonna come back to the United States because with the global sell-offs and I don't
It's
know.
crazy. Like Japan trade is they only what they changed the interest rate in Japan for like 25 basis points, was it? And the amount of like activity it actually sparked, like I mean there was like something around, I think somebody valued their trade at 1 point something trillion in different risk assets all over the world that they will be aiming to bring in Japan. So the way it works is like they need to bring the yen basically within their country for their currency to stop depreciating. And they're actually, besides hiking the rate, they're actually advising their big institutions and corporate companies like their insurance firms and investment banks to start bringing money within the economy. What it does, however, the effect that we see right now is the market overreaction also, like because the information is flowing in the market, right? And people know that this cash and carry trade is going to unfold. They try to front run it by selling their assets. So maybe the sell-off that is happening right now is not actually triggered by the Asian firms. What is triggered, however, is for the market that it understands what's going to happen and then tries to front run it. So maybe the effect of that is not going to be as high as people are talking about it as well. So yeah, this is something we have to also consider.
A lot of good conversations, man. No, it
I,
would
I
be
think
interesting. Go ahead.
I think something that I learned in my time as a trader, which is not very long compared to a lot of people, is the news is usually the worst. Like once the news is over, like oh breaking news, we have a war and all this shit is going on. Like that's kind of like the market is in full panic mode. Like that is full panic mode. Because what happens is you'd open a healthy market where people are bullish to oh shit, we're fucked. Instant. And that instant thought just makes people capitulate so heavy and so hard. And then what usually happens is you had institutions like BlackRock who are kind of just they're buying your fear though. And also I got a DM yesterday that some Leo that hasn't bought Bitcoin since 2014 started to buy. Which is bullish. It means old wallets are coming out and buying a dip, which means that like that was the dip, or it's very close to the bottom. So I I don't know. No matter what for me though, like people have to understand. No matter what happens, I'm always gonna be bullish. I don't care. I'm always gonna be bullish, and I'm always gonna be full on until I see a reason to be bearish. And dude, we're not even at all time highs yet. Like, there's no reason to be bearish at all.
We're getting overrun by the Ponkies, man. They're coming out. They're coming out, Josh. They sent a battle cry.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
So,
I just
man, I'm
wa-
about to end this
Hey,
space.
can
What's
you
up, bro?
pump my NFT DAX, please?
Yeah, can you pump his NFT back?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible.
It's
Maybe
not
later this year, when all the memes are in billions,
perfect.
500 millions.
Amazing. That's what I want to hear.
I would just want to say I kind of agree with Josh. You see on the news, and you see like the weekend everything dropped like 60, 70, or like 60%, 30, 40%. That's the kind of the black swan drop. So I kind of agree with what he said.
Dodo bird, dodo bird.
Meanwhile, Blamelets at 15 mil. I'm
Let's
getting kind of,
fucking go. Brainlet, baby.
I'm kind of horny right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yo, chill,
These charts though.
chill. Go on an edging spree, bro.
I can't though. I just can't stop looking at these charts.
Um,
Yeah,
it's-
so Braidlet is hella funny. I love that meme.
everything is running right now. I love it, boys. I fucking love it.
I feel like Braidlet. That's kind of the meme you send to all the Jeets. This is you. Look at you.
Yeah, no, that's why it's so funny is because in reality, I think Sikasa touched on this earlier. Kind of Brainlet embodies the trader on Solana, right? It's just at the end of the day, we're all idiots, brainlets who are just frantically running to trade on Solana. For what reason, you know? A lot of times we're getting wrecked.
A lot of people, a lot of brainlets on Pump Fun.
Yep, that's why I think it's gonna do really, really well on Solana. Because when you look at it, man, there's not that many tokens on Solana that are like, yo, this is $1 billion token, right? Other than WIF, Bonk, obviously. Some of the other ones.
Yeah, I was noticed during the dip as well. It's like, holy shit, the WIF is like closing down to $1 billion again. I was like, what's going on? We need
Close,
to
right? It's
need to
fucking
bid
good.
some memes.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I mean, with WIF, there's still a lot of FUD centered around WIF with Ansem, like he was supposed to do some marketing that he never did right.
Yeah, but they didn't use the funds, though. They're just sitting in the wallet. So maybe they will do it. Who knows? Imagine they get it on the sphere.
Right on the sphere.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
something very amazing happened last week, I think. So Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be shown on the sphere. They had these rules and regulations that were stopping Lyft from being on the sphere because it was cryptocurrency. So, Bitcoin being on there kind of opens the door for a lot of crypto companies to kind of, get on there.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's what they said. Like, it's not the way you can't have crypto on the sphere. Then, like, a couple of months later, you got the Bitcoin there, like you said. So it would be cool. All the Solana memes going on the sphere.
I'll be honest, y'all. I have every penny of soul in these right now. Like, I'm not even fucking with you guys. Like,
What a Chad. What a fucking Chad, bro.
I got like 5% of Bitcoin rest in the Sol ecosystem.
no, like, yeah, I had ETH. Like, literally, I like, people think I'm joking. Like, my net worth is in memes. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, until I hit a milli or a couple milli, I'm not selling my memes. Like, it's just, there's no reason to.
Yeah, why would you sell
Yeah.
when it's the cycle hasn't really officially started yet? We're still in the introduction of the bull cycle.
Oh, well, Josh, you should diversify, though. You should buy Bitcoin. You should, like, I am diversified. I had loons and ordinals, and I had some Bitcoin, but I'm leveraged, though. I'm long. I am long in the market right now.
Yeah, everyone buying memes now. They're front running all the guys buying altcoins and layer 2. Layer 2s are kind of the biggest meme in crypto, I think. It's like so much crypto out there. I'm in it for the tech, What the fuck? It's so much shit.
It's gonna be the start of the alt season, man.
Yeah.
But either way, guys, I got to end this space because it's 4:00 a.m. my time, and I need to get some sleep. I appreciate everyone that came through. Shout out to Josh, Bloodboy, the Ponky twins here, Monster. I can't say your name, man. Didix Moon. Didix. Is that how you say it?
So just call him Moon. It's easier.
Fuck, right? Moon. Appreciate you guys coming up, man. Appreciate all the listeners. I'm out. We made some money tonight. Hopefully, you guys had fun, laughed, learned some things. If not, then slide in my DMs and tell me, yo, Nobu, you did a shitty job tonight in the spaces. Because I like feedback, guys. Feedback's a gift. So don't be shy. Tell me what you want to start seeing more on the spaces. I'm at your guys' service. But either way, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you show up. Also tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time for Jake and Jules. Every day, Monday to Friday, projects can come up and pitch for free. Really great conversations, guys, tonight. So shout out to every single one of you. Appreciate you guys. And I hope that you're winning, making money. Okay.